The girl broke off a piece of cookie and tossed it to the mouse in the corner. If it weren't for that mouse, she never would have found any food. After she got some energy back, she noticed a fidget spinner in the box. She started spinning it without thinking, but when it stopped spinning, she suddenly realized something. She glanced up at the cooling fan above her, and a bold idea came to mind. So she grabbed a metal rod off a shelf, aimed it at the fan guard, and started prying with all her strength. Soon she popped the cover right off. Then she aimed the rod at the spinning fan, took a deep breath, and with her frozen hands, she jammed the rod at the fan. But the rod just bounced right off. The pain in her hands hit her instantly. The fan was still spinning fast, and the freezer had dropped to -17 degrees. She started to lose hope, but then she saw the mouse still struggling to hang on. She tried holding it in her hands, hoping to keep it from freezing. Just when she was about to give up, she felt something in her bag. It turned out to be a lighter. She quickly flicked it on. That tiny flame instantly gave her hope. Suddenly, she had another idea. She pulled out her college acceptance letter and set it on fire. The big flame made her feel warm right away, but it wasn't enough. She started ripping out pages from her textbooks and tossed them into the fire. The heat finally made her feel a little better, and the freezer got warmer too. But just as things seemed to be turning around, thick smoke made her cough. She realized she'd choke to death if she kept burning paper. So she put out the fire with some cardboard, but the second the flames died, that icy cold hit her again. But then, in the ashes, she found something that could save her life. There was a picture of an igloo on it. It gave her a new idea. She forced herself to stand, started piling up all the stuff in the freezer. She worked nonstop, and finally managed to build a tiny little igloo. It wasn't perfect, but at least it could block most of the cold wind. She crawled inside, and kept flicking the lighter, trying to stay alive until help arrived. But things didn't go her way. Just 2.5 minutes later, the lighter ran out of fuel. She couldn't hold on any longer, and passed out. When she woke up, she saw that the little mouse beside her wasn't moving. She tried to check on it, but felt a sharp pain in her arm. She realized her arm was frozen to the cardboard. She had to rip it free. Then she checked on the mouse. It had already frozen stiff. Her last bit of hope was gone. She couldn't fight anymore, and passed out again. Just when she thought it was all over, the freezer door slowly opened and someone came to save her.